Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the UK state pension, how much you'll actually get, your eligibility for it, what you've got to do to actually become eligible, and then we're going to have a look at the new state pension for what's going to happen in the future for the people like myself that are only 29 or to 30 years old and have still got a very long way to go until retirement. And then we'll run through an example and we'll see when my actual retirement age is in terms of getting state pension. Of course, I plan on retiring a lot earlier than that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please do consider smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, and I will see you after the intro. Catch you there. Hey guys, welcome into the video. So today we're talking about the UK state pension, and here we are looking at the basic state pension page overview. So to claim the current pension, you need to be a man born before the 6th of April 1951 or a woman born before the 6th of April 1953. If you're born later, then you'll need to claim the new state pension instead. More on that later. So to get the state pension, you must have paid national insurance in your working life. The most you can currently get per week is £134.25, which is approximately £9,000 a year. The basic state pension increases every year based on the highest of one of three things. This is called the triple lock scheme. There's a lot of controversy around that because that seems to be giving pensioners an unfair pay rise in the current economic times. That seems to be a little bit unfair with regards to younger workers. However, at the moment it remains, but it might get scrapped in the future. But at the moment it is essentially it gets raised based on earnings, the average price growth or the average earnings growth in wages in the UK, the consumer price index, the average percentage of that, or inflation. So to become eligible for the basic state pension, we've already covered the age groups, but you must have paid at least 30 years of qualifying national insurance contributions or credits. If you have fewer than 30 years national insurance payments to the UK state pension scheme, essentially, then you will potentially either get a lot less than £134 a week, or you can voluntarily top up the missing payments that you missed and essentially get the full amount. If you don't do that, then you will get less. So if you're married or in a civil partnership, then you're not eligible for the UK state pension, or you're not getting the full amount. You might qualify for a top up if you're in a married or a civil partnership of up to £80 a week. So there's a couple of key requisites here that you have to meet in order for that to happen. So what you'll actually get is £134.25 a week, which obviously equates to approximately £500 a month or £9,000 a year. And it depends on your national insurance number when you'll actually get paid this money. So if your digits end in 00 to 19, for example, you get your payment on a Monday, and then subsequently it goes down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday after that based on your number. So to claim your state pension, you will not get it automatically. You have to sign up for a scheme. You have to let essentially the government know that you want to claim it, because there are such things as deferring your pension in order to get bigger payments later on down the line. And the contact details are here in the viewing platform here. So to increase the amount that you get, there are ways to increase your basic state pension if you're not eligible for the full amount. As we've already said, voluntary national insurance contributions, delay or defer your state pension, and if you're in a married or a civil partnership. So moving on to the new state pension, so this is going to apply to everybody that wasn't aforementioned, as in being born before 1953. So to become eligible for this, you have to be born after the 6th of April 1951 or the 6th of April 1953 if you're a woman or a man. So that's after this point. And your national insurance for this one, you'll need at least 10 qualifying years of payments. They do not have to be consecutive 10 years of payments in a row. They can be dotted around all over the place. Now, it's important to remember that most jobs automatically take national insurance from your pay. So if you've had a job, then essentially, and you were paying tax with that job, then you will essentially be paying national insurance. So what we'll get, or what people younger than the point already mentioned will get, £175.20 a week, which obviously adds up to being a little bit more than what the current state pension is. But if we factor in how expensive stuff will be by the time we get to that age, then that might not be as much or stretch as far as we might originally think. So the amount you get, of course, still depends on your national insurance records. You can, of course, additionally top that up if you need to. And how it's paid, essentially, you need to make a claim, you'll get a letter about your payments, and then it's usually paid every 4 weeks. So you actually get like a monthly amount instead of having to claim it each week. But again, the payment time does depend on what number your national insurance ends in. The claim system is still the same, but you can do it online these days, of course. And then it's calculated by valuing your national insurance contributions and credits made before the 2nd of April 2016 to calculate your starting amount of your new state pension. This is because the government slightly changed the rules on the affordability, because obviously pensions are incredibly expensive to keep up with. We're all living longer, so that means people can pull money from the pot for longer, which is essentially going to cost the government more money. So increases will still be the same with the new state pension. It'll still be in the triple lock scheme for the moment, unless that gets scrapped, of course. Now, if you've been in a workplace, a personal or a stakeholder pension, then there's slightly different rules that can apply here. So this might include a deduction as earnings related schemes work, such as final salary or career average pension, before April 2016. If you've made lower contributions, you may need to again top that up. So your national insurance record, you'll need to pay 10 qualifying years. We know that, and this is the key thing, but at least they do not have to be in a row. Most people throughout their lives, before they hit state pension age, will at least make these 10 qualifying years worth of payments. So as a little example that I did, I wanted to find out exactly what age I would get my state pension at and what I would get at the moment, which I exactly the same qualify for £175 a week essentially, but I will not be retiring until the 5th of February 2059 according to this, and my state pension age is 68 years old. That is a very long way away for me, considering I am, as near as makes no difference, 30 years old. That means I've got 38 years worth of career to go. I do hope that I won't be working until that long to only get that state pension afterwards. I'm hoping to be long since retired by then. It has to be said that you shouldn't rely solely on the government pension scheme to get by. You could consider privately investing to create your own pension pot, such as a SIP, or do a pension scheme through your employer, because this state pension will only give you a maximum of £9,000 to £10,000 a year, and if you have anything like any sort of expenses, then that really won't be enough money to cover that. If by that point you're mortgage free, you're completely debt free, and you don't have any other expenses at all other than food, drink and your gas and central heating, then maybe, just maybe, that might be enough to get by. But me personally, I'd like to have a more comfortable lifestyle and have a lot more than that. So it's always worth considering planning for your retirement early, and the younger you start thinking about it, the better. I hope you've enjoyed this episode today, guys. It's been a pleasure to bring to you. Hopefully I can see you in one of my other investing and finance episodes. Catch you later.